And finally, on World Environment Day, we bring you some concerning reports from the United States. As the summer progresses, the nation braces for an unprecedented heat wave. Meteorologists are warning that a phenomenon known as heat dome is set to bring record high temperatures to the western parts of the country this week. Over 34 million people are expected to face the sweltering conditions, and authorities are urging residents to prepare for potentially life-threatening conditions. Our final report explains exactly what a heat dome is and what you can do to protect yourself.
As each year passes, the heat becomes more intolerable. The climate crisis is making the reality of extreme weather impossible to ignore. The planet is warming at an alarming rate, and this year the United States is bracing for the worst. A weather phenomenon known as the heat dome is predicted to bring record high temperatures to the western United States this week. Over 34 million people are preparing for this extreme weather event. 4 migrants attempting to cross the Texas border have already died from heat-related illnesses. So what exactly are heat domes? A high-pressure area forces heat downward, trapping it. This causes the area to heat up, resulting in prolonged high temperatures. It also prevents other weather systems like rain clouds from cooling the area. And these high temperatures concentrated over a region result in what is called a heat dome. Last year, a similar event killed dozens in southwest United States. Authorities described it as one of the most intense on record. Hundreds were hospitalized for heat-related illnesses. Forecasters say the heat dome would make temperatures reach up to 108 degrees Fahrenheit or 42 degrees Celsius. This extreme weather will impact states like Texas, Arizona, California, Utah, New Mexico, and Nevada. Temperatures in these states have hit over 47 degrees Celsius or 116 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I mean, June is a little bit early for this 100-degree heat that we're expected today to have. Usually that doesn't come till later in June or July. So yeah, it does feel a little bit warmer.
These states are under severe heat warnings. This means the heat will be dangerous for everyone. Without taking precautions, there is a significant risk of life-threatening heat-related illnesses.
It's a little distressing for me because I am very prone to heat exhaustion due to a history of heat, stroke, and exhaustion, and also the medications that I take. So knowing that it's going to be hitting triple digits kind of worries me, because if I get too hot, I get headaches, I get nauseous, and if I'm exposed to heat for too long, I'm just going to be sick. I'm just going to be laid flat for a while.
I definitely think it's warming up more and more every year. This seems really early to be hitting triple digits.
Water.
But I don't know. That's all we can do for now is try to stay hydrated and play in the water and stay indoors when it gets too hot.
In such extreme heat, heading to water bodies is one of the few options. But authorities have issued warnings about doing that too. California Bay Area residents who are planning to visit local beaches have been warned about a northeast ocean swell that's expected to bring 15 to 20-foot waves to the coast. People are advised to be cautious of sneaker waves that can suddenly pull them into the ocean. High temperatures and air pressure make the sea near the shore unstable. Heat domes were once considered rare, but now they have become common and they have intensified due to climate change.
Well, at this point, there have been hundreds, literally hundreds of scientific studies asking the question of how climate change has affected either the likelihood or the magnitude of various heat waves from the past couple of decades around the world. And invariably, the answer has been that climate change has increased the odds and the magnitude of the events that we've seen.
Experts say that humans are responsible. The escalating heat and frequency of heat domes demand immediate action. The survival and well-being of millions depends on our response to this crisis.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison LaGrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.